Do you still read Homestuck, and how did you feel when you discovered you were in Homestuck?
I do still read Homestuck. I need to catch up. My last interaction with Andrew Husby, we was talking about just emailing each other back and forth. And we haven't met yet. So like my goal, I said before we meet in person, is to catch up. So I'm not caught up yet. But I need to do that. It's like, where do you get the time? It's so long. It's crazy. I almost need to like just throw a Homestuck party to hang out with Homestuckers. Just Homestuck to just really let's just finish it. Let's just power this through. Like
next step anime, I got you.
Yeah, and get me through this last 1,000 friggin' pages and explain to me all the stuff when I'm reading it that I skim through because I'm like I don't even remember what this person is doing.
But how did you feel when you discovered it?
When I discovered I was in it, it was super cool. At first I didn't know what it was, and so a bunch of Homestuckers hit me up. People kept on bombarding me with like, you need to read this, and sending me pictures of Rufio with horns, and like, what? And yeah, when I got hit by it's just kind of cool being a part of this whole fandom world that you had no idea even existed. And but it's kind of cool because a lot of times as an actor, you do a lot of work, and you don't know who is really watching it, who's being impacted by it. So it's cool. Yeah, I'm about to see that.
Look up at the light.
Bless you.
Bless you.
You don't know what's gotta come, right? Breathe.
Yeah, one more.
We'll wait for it.
Yeah, so I was a kid when the debut came out, and I remember that just being like this eye-opening thing about like, whoa, there's Filipino American actors out there, and like between that and Movie Evolution, those are some of my favorites still to this day, and I was wondering, could you just kind of talk about the experience of being in the debut?
Totally. The movie, she's talking about a movie called The Debut. It's the first Filipino American film. Must have did it 10, 12 years ago. Because you got into the movie over there, Andy G.
Oh, I know.
Him and acting out there, studio in the movie. But we did it about 12 years ago. And the great thing is, like, it was like the first Asian Filipino American film, and it was the first time I got to play Filipino, right? And at this point, I've been an actor for over a decade, and it was very prideful to me just because I got to play, this character for this community, and really kind of tell a story, a really three-dimensional story of Filipino American, and it was great. And the amazing thing is, for a little independent film, it grossed like over like $2.3 million, something like that, over 12 years ago, which is crazy. We shot it for a few $100,000, so it was like such a success. And it is disheartening that we didn't continue to create films for like Filipino American and Asian American community, but it's such a big film. My company now makes films based on having all that experience as a younger actor, helped me to create what we're doing now and create the films with like Kev Jumbo and with AJ Raphael and other things that we're creating, doing something hopefully soon with Tim Delgado. It's like that's kind of the foundation of how they create some more. But it was an important film, still is an important film for the Filipino, for the Asian American community, and as I continue to do work like in the mainstream world, it's still a big part of it. So let me do films for our community, let me help find the next generation of stars, let me help whatever I can help to help cultivate that. I kind of feel it's part of our responsibility. Thank you. Good morning.
Honored to meet you.
No
Sorry,
pun
I'm still
intended.
little.
Honored to meet you too.
As a writer myself, I was very interested to see that you write poetry.
Yes.
And I was wondering if at any time in your life you've had your poetry be influenced by other types of art that you do, such as acting or dance.
Yeah, always. Always. As an artist, I don't think it's a creativity force thing, kind of. I'm getting all like artsy. You're just we're creative people, right? And that creativity can come out through dancing, writing, acting. If I was a good drawer. I be drawing. I can't draw that well. But I mean, I do. But my creativity is not that great in that field. But, you know, it all influences it. The great thing about being an artist is, I mean, I always talk about my analogy, it's like one of the last things I was talking about crazy stuff. But the cool thing about being an artist is it's all influences you, right? And it changes. It's like you don't watch a movie just to watch a movie as an audience member, just to be entertained, but it impacts you as a person. But any art form, I mean, a meal could impact you. Walking through the streets of Sacramento right now, I mean, part of me and I was going, oh my God, look how beautiful this city is, or going through a con and seeing all of you guys and being impacted by what it means for all of us to be together to kind of celebrate each other and art. I mean, we're really celebrating art. It's kind of crazy. That was one of the biggest things that impacted me when I was at the last Comic-Con. I know that the what the banners were saying was like it's like Comic-Con was like celebration of the modern art, and it's like, right, this is the modern arts, animation, cosplay, game making, video games. These are the modern arts, things that, you know, sculpture and stuff were like modern arts back in the day. These are the modern arts today, and I thought that was such an amazing way. And that's what we're here communing to celebrate the modern arts. And so, as an artist, everything. I mean, the world should impact you constantly.